Okay. Raise your hand if you have ever had a cookie that you had to share with someone else. Good. Now, how did you split that cookie to make sure you had the same amount?
We cut it into 2 equal parts.
Yes. Okay. Now, if this was a cookie and you had to share it with each other, how would you cut it to make sure you had equal parts? You can just draw the line. Okay, good. How would you make sure those are equal?
When you cut them out, you put them on top of each other, they should be the same.
Great. Good. They're 2 equal parts. Now, each part is what we call 1/2. So, 2 halves make 1 whole cookie. Right. Now, if I give you 1 more cookie, and I say you have 1 extra friend, so there's 3 of you that need to split this cookie, how would you cut it to make sure you each get an equal part? Good. Now, you can cut it to make sure that they're equal. Now, each piece of this cookie is what we call 1/3. So, how many thirds would make up 1 whole cookie? 3. Yeah. 3. Now, if I give you another cookie, and I say you have 2 more friends with you, how would you split this so all 4 of you have equal parts? Good. Now, we can cut this again to see if they're all equal. Good. Now, each one of these pieces is what we call 1/4. Do you know how many fourths we will need to make up 1 whole cookie?
4.
Yep. So 4/4 equal 1 whole. Now I'm going to give you a square, which you are going to fold into 4 equal parts. Triangles that are going to be folded in 1/2, 2 halves. And rectangles that you can fold into thirds. Very good. You can put them into your math journals and label them with 1/2, 1/4, and thirds. Now here are your exit tickets that you can give to me before you leave. Okay, you can go.
So, have you ever had to share a cookie with someone else?
Yes.
You want to make sure that you're both getting equal parts of the cookie so that it's fair, right?
Yeah.
So, when you split a whole into equal parts, one of those equal parts is called a fraction. So, when you split a whole shape into 2 equal parts, one of those parts is called a half. And when you split a whole shape into 3 equal parts, it's called a third. And when you split a whole shape into 4 equal parts, one part of that is called a fourth. If you look on your notes, there are pictures to show you what each square looks like when it's split in halves, thirds, and fourths. Some shapes are going to be harder to split than others, but most of them can be split. Okay, so I'm going to show you what each shape looks like split in half. See how there's 2 equal parts? See, each of those are split into 2 equal parts, which makes one part of this a half. Okay? I'll do the same thing with thirds. So one part of this, one part of this, and one part of this is called a third, because they're equal parts. And then for fourths, so I want to see if you can show me how to split shapes equally. Would you rather fold shapes yourself, have multiple choice options, or draw lines on the assessment?
I'm going to go with multiple choice.
Multiple choice? Okay.
For sure.
Alright. So on this, I want you to circle which one of those shapes is split equally in half.
I'm going to go with this one.
Okay. And for the second one, can you show me which shape is equally split into fourths? Alright. And then for the last one, can you circle which one is split equally into thirds?